Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag Sally on the draw. I help the multicultural millennial to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. If you guys don't know, no, that's what I said. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media, so you can drop hashtag hybrid if you want to get started. But today we're going to be talking about, because I got this question and I thought it was really potent. Hey, William. Oh my goodness, I haven't talked to you in such a long time. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Lucia. ¿Cómo estai? Hey, Z. Oh my goodness, Z. I haven't got back to you on your messages. Let me pin that right now that I've just seen. Hey, Andy. How are you guys? So today I want to talk about, because I got this question from Vid that interviewed me the other day. Well, today. It's not the other day, on why I love social media and why I love building on social media. And I thought I would share this with you because there's three things that I want to share. We're going to be talking about connection on social media. We're going to be talking about your voice by sharing your experience. And number three, leaving a legacy. I know. How excited is this? No. I know. But I know I was supposed to message, so I'll definitely get back to you. And I thought it was really, I always say, show up on social media with an intention. And social media is such a beautiful platform, but it has to be used the right way. And TikTok, I'm going to leave the live on Insta and Facebook so you guys can watch it. We're also on YouTube. And he was, I don't know which one I should say first, but he was saying, Vid was talking about the fact how network marketing has saved him from depression, had saved him from suicide, but also from finding purpose. Even he's a chef, right? And I was like, how beautiful is that when on the other side is greatness. Thank you, love. It's a t-shirt from my sister, my jumper. It's a jumper from my sister that she gave to me. I don't know where she got it. One of my sisters loves the market. And so she bought it from the market at some point, some way, shape, or form. Right. And thanks whoever sending me likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. So I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube if you want to watch it, same handle. And I was always scared of showing up on social media because I thought that I didn't have any voice, and it wasn't as big as what it was, people comparing each other on social media. But I really found that social media is the same thing offline and online. It's finding the right people that will want to talk to you, that will want to resonate with you. If you guys don't know, I'm a Virgo, right? And so Virgo for astrology, etc. But because there was something that in our month, there's a certain way that we say or speak or engage. And I saw this meme and I just went into the comments and I was saying something and I burst out laughing all by myself on something. And there were like, those are the people that commented on what I was commenting, but we also got to start talking in the DMs. And sometimes, when you talk to somebody, you're like, man, I feel just like you, Cian. I feel just like you, Jen. I feel just like you, Z. I feel just like you, Sarah. I feel just like you, Kiara. You're like, man, that's also what I do. I'll give you another example. Who here, this is what social media, I love it so much. And I'm going to post it in my stories. I haven't been much in my stories lately, which is very odd. I'm usually always in my stories. And I was talking about, so there's this picture with somebody holding like a stack of food. And it says, hey, Sarah Love, it says, well, there's two Sarahs, but hey, they're both Sarahs. It was saying, me telling myself, I don't need a bag, but here I'm stacking up the food, like the cans and the stuff, because I don't want to get a bag. Like, has anybody had that where you're like, oh yeah, I'm like you, Olivia, like Jackie says, yes. And then, thank you for my hair. I appreciate it. Like, I'm that sort of person. I will go to the shop without a bag, or I will go with a bag and only get one article. Anybody else? And in that moment, you're like, that's me too. I'm like you. I relate to that. Or I don't know, there's a post on social that I'll post or somebody else that posts and you're like, man, that resonated in my soul so bad. I'll give you this, right? Another one today. Another one, as DJ Khaled would say. So if you guys don't know, I'm Christian, but there was this thing that they do worship music, worship prayer every Wednesday, and I can't go to Tulsa in the US, so I get to watch it online. And there was a special prayer that they did, right? And as the prayer was done, my body shivered. I had to get onto my knees and then just like, rock back and forth and be like, yes, thank you. Amen. Right. Like it resonated with me what the person was saying. And so I messaged the pastor and the executive pastor. I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much for like sending this because this resonated with me. Now, will he read my message? But no one knows. But did it resonate with him? I just got one opportunity to connect from one DM to another with somebody that was a stranger, right? You're always one handshake away from greatness. You're one handshake away from a breakthrough. You're one handshake away, Precious, from an opportunity. Cian, same thing. The two Sarahs, as I can see there. Rosie, same thing. Like we connected because yes, we're in the same network marketing company, but we connected because of two people, and to get it together, we just connected on one thing, right? Now, this yes was offline. I know, for example, Kat, I haven't seen her, but like Sarah, when I met you at the hairdresser, like we connected without like it was face to face. But Sarah, we connected online. That's the beauty with social media is you get to create and connect in some way, shape, or form where you don't know what somebody is going through. And I still remember, I think, Rosie, we were having this conversation, and what you said to me in that moment fueled my cup up when I needed the most. I think it was the first time I saw you with your husband, and I think I was with my ex at the time, right? So, Sarah, when you interviewed me, that was like another great moment. There were questions that you asked that I had not thought of that resonated in my soul. Now, Betty, Cian, of course, you guys are on TikTok, so it's a little bit different. Some of y'all have not seen me, but reason why I love social media is because the connection is so soulful. It's so rich. It's so vibrant. Yes, is it toxic at times? Absolutely. Is it draining? Absolutely. But sometimes in the midst of that darkness, you can find, a message that resonated. Generally, what I post in my feed on social, yeah, right? Greatness. Great point. Love it. It's because it resonated somewhere in me that I wanted to share, but for you, you needed that breakthrough in some way, shape, or form. And so it resonated there, right? So that's my first point. Okay. So connection on social media is so beautiful, right? Even today, I was, oh my goodness, I had this, still remember this. I had this gorgeous customer tried on a piece, because if you guys know, I'm a stylist. I tried it on, looked stunning. And I told her, I was like, you, my love, will come back with the piece worn with the whole outfit that you and me and Maria have put together for you. Like, we want to see. She didn't come on the day, but she came a little bit later, like 4 or 5 days. She came in and she comes up to me. I still remember her name, Faye. And she comes up and I'm like, oh my goodness, you came back, you promised, right? And she's like, yeah, she had like a headscarf and it looked just stunning on her, whatever. And she put the whole outfit together. It looked so cute with like this gray blazer that just made her look so stunning. And I'm like, you came back? And she's like, yes, I came back. And from there, she's like, do you have an Insta so I can like send you the pictures, right? It's not, hey, do you have like your WhatsApp? No, it's like, hey, let's connect on Insta, or let's connect on Facebook, or let's connect on TikTok. That's our conversation now. It's not, hey, I'm giving you my business card anymore. We don't do business cards. I mean, my dad still does. I don't do them anymore. I'm like, hey, your Insta, right, is more valuable, your WhatsApp or whatever, right, to connect. That is why social media is so beautiful. But at the same time, by you going on social media, you've also got to understand that, yes, connection is great. But second point, I want you guys to start showing up social media, telling your story where you are. I don't care about the glitz and glam. I want to know how you've overcome. I want to know what you've been through. For example, like Rosie in the last couple of months, like, why have we not seen you? Why have you not been able to tell your story? Sarah, I'm seeing you a little bit more, other Sarah, that's a photographer. I want to see more of like your stories or things that come up to you once you finish like your studies. I want to know how you overcame what you've been through. I want to know the tips and the tricks that you have used to be that better version of you. One of the reasons why I documented my breakup I didn't document it as heavily, but I did, and it's on YouTube. You guys can go and watch it. I think I can't even remember what the name was, but you guys can just go to Olivia Igwe, you'll find it. I documented it for you guys to see the ups, the lows, the down, even to when I was moving. Ciao, Julia. Even to the moment where I said, like, enough is enough, when I lost my mentor, to cancer, to, the breakup itself, moving, the house, the background. Like, I documented everything. I didn't want to do it. But Fraser was like, you got to do it, because at some point you'll be able to see where you've come from. And it's not as if like I'm, on the sofa watching my own, vlog, it's like 30 minutes long. But I open up with, I don't even know where to start. I'm in Paris and I'm living in a suitcase for a week in Paris. Then I have to go 1 week in the UK for a week, figure that out. And then I have to find a flat. Then I found it in 2 days. Can you imagine the level of like high intensity living in 30 boxes, but you don't know where you're going to live? And you're like, I've got to figure it out. But I documented that story that you guys can find on YouTube. Olivia Igwe, you guys go and search it. That's fine. You guys can see that where I'm just bringing you along the journey. It's not all the glitz and the glams. Yes, it's great recognition. Yes, it's great to show, the people that I've changed their lives with, or having that extra income. Yeah, great. But it's like, how do you get that transformation up to there is what it is all about. And you don't have to become somebody that you're not. I'm the same person online and offline. I'm no different than you guys. I still go to the toilet. I still pick my nose. I still like today. Okay. Today I went out, which was different. Worked out, the story was my teeth. Like now, can you guys see my teeth? Like they're all cleaned. Although now they need to be like whitened, but that's another story for another time. Like I told you my story about my Invisalign, the fact that it's going to cost me $4,000 to get them done, right? I told you guys like what I'm going through. That is why I love social media, because I get to showcase and show my experience from where I've been to where I have, because you want to see my transformation. I know some of y'all are nosy. I know some of y'all want to see like the new man I will have in my life. No, but I won't show it to you. I know some of y'all want to know, right? But there are some things that you can keep secret, but you don't have to share all the time. Hey, Shireen. Hey, Vid. Oh, hey, how are you, love? Right? Like, I want you guys to know, and this is Vid. Like, literally, that's what Vid did. He asked me that question. That's why I'm going live and I'm sharing with you. I'm not reinventing the wheel. He asked me these questions, and I just wrote it down. They're literally here. Connection. Sharing your experience. The last thing I will leave you with is you want to be, I always think of, and this is what we talked about, because we talked about network marketing, because we're all in network marketing, right? Well, I don't know why all, because I'm maybe talking about Mario, and maybe, or Marzo. Is that your friend? Maurizio? Sorry, Vid. If he's watching this on this replay, he'll probably be mad. Sorry, buddy. I can't remember your name. But we were talking about doing athletics, right? And as we're doing the relay run, when you run and you pass the baton to the person, that's what I want you to think in your life, Elvina, Kemi, Vid, Kat, Julia, Rosie, Sarah 1, Sarah 2, Z, Kiara, Sasha. I want you to know that you're passing, let's imagine this is the baton, okay? Now you guys know this is my chakra drink, but let's say I'm passing the baton to somebody else by changing their life, by giving them more energy, by giving them something. Now, will they take it on that side? They may not. They may not take it. Somebody today said, no, I'm not interested in what you have. That's fine. I'll find somebody else that wants the baton. Now, yes, and you're selling your products, which is a little bit different, which is what I love. And I love recruiting and I love building you guys. But the faith, even if it's not necessarily on my products, it could be by you showing up consistently every single day, gave me the energy to start my day correctly, gave me the energy to pursue my dream, gave me the energy to start going to CrossFit. I still remember this message. Somebody said, by me meeting you in the context that we were on, I have found more purpose and more confidence in loving myself. What a message. And that has no price. You can't buy that. You can't, it's not a transaction. It's something because you're living it all the time. And I know it sounds, yeah, great, but it's not producing the fruit. The fruit will come, my love. But it's because you haven't put enough time to show up every single day on that. It's priceless. Absolutely, right, my love? And I got this message even for Faye. I told her, I was like, the fact that you how do you say that? You promised that you said you would come back with the outfit, with the piece. And just seeing you made my day. I said to her, she replied back, thank you so much, but it also made my day. And it wasn't much. It was just a conversation of promising you coming back with the outfit and showing me with like your hijab, and it looks stunning, like absolutely stunning. But what if you could be Jasmine that person, or Em that person, or Rosie that person, or Kiara that person, or Sarah that person, where if you showed up every single day, just being consistent, Andy, by sharing a word of the day or sharing what you've overcome, regardless of if you have 300 followers, 200 followers, 10 followers, 60 followers. I know somebody, she has 7,000 followers on Instagram and maybe, I don't know, it's 1,000 on Facebook. Let me give you context. She sells, which is completely different. She sells athleisure wear in a network marketing company. She's made $1 million in terms of turnover, right? And I'm not saying this, I just want you to put context. It doesn't matter who your audience is. You don't need 1 million followers to change lives. You need people that you have, that you appreciate, you love, you can talk to, you can inspire, and that is it. Now, yes, of course, goal is to grow so you can touch more people. Yes, but not everybody, I know Rosie's like, she's determined, but not everybody is hungry. You know, I know Sarah's just finishing her studies, so she's completely different. So I want you to think of being, and give me, I told him this, I told Vid this. You can either tell your story or somebody will tell it for you. You can either tell your story or somebody will tell it for you. And at some point, your story will end up in the graveyard. Not that I'm speaking that over your life. Cancel those words in the name of Jesus. Not what I'm saying, but I want you to just picture this. I'd much rather show up consistently now to leave that legacy for my kids, my grandkids, my grandkids, my nephew, to see that if Auntie Olivia can do it, so can you. Now, does it take time to go live for 18 minutes? Yeah, absolutely. But you get better, guys. Just like kissing. At first, your first kiss is disgusting. Don't know why I went kissing, but but then like, you get better. Like you get like fine wine. Your writing at first look like a scribbly scribble, but you get better because like your signature now looks like a piece of art. You get better at doing push-ups because you've practiced the first push-up and it was difficult, but then you went for 2. The 2 are really good. Then you went for 4. Then it was really good. Then you went for 5, and then it was really, really good. Now you don't need to be on your knees. You can just do a full man's push-up because you're so good at your craft. I didn't get good at CrossFit, but I have the body that I have today because I've put in the work, and because like, yeah, I take supplements, and at the same time I speak life over myself. I'm just saying, I put in the work. Now, yes, do I burn fast? Absolutely. Do I have a body of an athlete? Sort of. But, you know, I'm here to tell you I look like a chubby bubby. And by me just taking the drinks, following the process, doing what works for me, making sure what I eat also aligns with me, and fueling it when I need to, perfect. Not everybody's CrossFit. Maybe your Pilates. You know, do your Pilates. That's really up to you. But the work works. Now, the work works when you put in the work. The work works when you put in the work. But also, the work is always like it's in. There's no indefinite time in the sense that I can't tell you when your breakthrough is going to happen. I can't tell you when you're going to get, that massive big breakthrough, whatever. I cannot tell you. I cannot. But what I can tell you, Tina, what I can tell you, Adrian, what I can tell you, Rosie, Sasha, I can tell you that it will show up when you do the compounding effect. Because the compounding effect is just basically, it's like, I always take the thing of like a piñata. When you tap la piñata, when there's sweets inside of it, and it's like is it Mexican or Spanish, whatever, what they tap in with all the sweets and the stuff. They keep on tapping. That is you showing up all the time in this place where you're adding all the sweets, your knowledge, your buildup, etc. It's all together. And at some point, as you're tapping it, it goes through, it works, it overloads. It has like a fireworks sort of moment. It's the same thing, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. The fact of why I love social media so much, why it's so valuable. Connection, TikTok, I'm gonna the live on Insta and Facebook and YouTube so you guys can watch it, rewatch it there. The fact that you have an experience, and last of all, because you can leave a piece of legacy, and that has no price because it's your story that you're saying, and it's on a platform which is free. YouTube is free, TikTok is free, Insta is free, Facebook is free. And that's why I leave a legacy, because I want you to be inspired some way, shape, or form. So guys, I love you, appreciate you. If you don't know, I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn. So if that's something for you, #hybrid, or follow me, you can just message me, hey Ru. And that's pretty much it. I shall love you and leave you. Remember to be you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later and have a great evening. Bye guys.